We'll rank every best and worst USSR Premium tank. You'll learn all their weaknesses and strengths, which is very useful because they're super popular and you'll meet them all the time. Right off the bat, let's start with one of the strongest premium tanks in the USSR tech tree, which is Object 140. It is really good. The cannon is insane if you are using D34 AP shell, because it has great penetration and it deals absolute magical damage. On top of that, you have optical rangefinder, which helps you to snipe people from very far distances, good armor and survivability unless you get hit right over there, because there's 3 crew members sitting one right after another and you just get one shot over there. Also, if you see light tanks, you can just absolutely destroy them because this boy is 14.5mm KPVT machine gun, which just goes straight through their armor. It is so good. It's absolutely insane. You don't even need a cannon to eliminate light tanks. I think personally that it's one of the best options for people that want to learn the game and get good, because you'll still need to aim yourself after using rangefinder because it's just an optical rangefinder, and you'll need to learn a few weak spots of the enemies to use this shell to its maximum potential. So basically, you gotta learn only 2 things, and it's going to be insanely frustrating for enemies to deal with you. Like, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. It goes to S tier. It's insanely good. It's so good. I loved it. The legendary unique T35. Well, the thing is, it's super expensive gold-wise for what it brings to the table. So that's the issue about it. It looks awesome. It looks cool. I do agree with that, right? Survivability is just from another world. You never get one-tap. The only thing that can one-tap you is this 15cm boy right over here. The issue is that this guy just doesn't turn at all, and I mean at all. Physically, you cannot turn, basically. But then again, all the turrets that you have make sure that you don't really need to turn to begin with. It's just, you can protect yourself from the back, from the front, from the sides. It's no problem, no biggie. But if your team dies and you're trying to defend 2 sides at the same time so that you wouldn't lose, well, in that case, it's impossible to do so because you're just not going to get there in time to protect the cap or retake the cap. Super fun, insanely unique, but no silver and no XP at all. And it's mega slow on top of all that. So strength-wise, it is B tier because BT5 or BT7, you would just eliminate the entire map, and this guy can't do it because it's just too slow. But it's super fun. Talking about multi-turrets, SMK. It looks cool. It's like a long KV1. The issue is, if you stand like this, you die because you're not angling. But if you start angling, well, then you die because you're angling and you're exposing this weak spot, which is insta one-shot for SMK. So basically, the only option is for you to play hold down and show both of your turrets only. Again, it's fun, but it's also painful sometimes, and sometimes it's just a little bit too painful. 1 in 4 matches is going to be fantastic. You're going to get 10, 12 kills, whatever. But the previous 3 matches before that are going to be extremely frustrating because it doesn't really have any armor, so it goes to C tier. But the thing that does have armor is KV1E, which is basically a mini mouse. KV1E sometimes appears on the shop and you can buy it as a limited time purchase or something like that. It's a little bit annoying. I know, but sometimes it appears. And it's really good because it basically has the armor that you expect heavy tanks to have. Yeah, it just got moved to like 4.3 from 4.0, which does make it a little bit more difficult to play with it because, I mean, let's be honest, it is a very fair nerf because that thing was absolutely destroying everyone. But now KV1E has to face Panthers or M4A2 sometimes, which is super painful, by the way. But that happens rarely, so it's not a biggie. And if you squad with a German main, then you eliminate the most common dangerous threat that you have to face, which is Yak Panzer. Because there's practically nothing you can do to that thing. I mean, you have to break its cannon and you have to flank the thing. So yeah, this thing farms silver like crazy. It's really good. It just requires a little bit more accuracy now because you're gonna face Shermans and you have to know Sherman weak spots. Still, it's still an S tier. It's still an S tier, absolutely. Now, the guy that also requires accuracy to be effective is T34-57, also known as Sniper T34, except for the fact that it is the least accurate T34 in game. The spread on this thing, bro, I was shooting at this Panther for 15 minutes, bro, because the shells land all over the place except for the weak spot that I'm aiming for. And I would really want to love it because it's the second premium tank that I bought on my account. And you know how I felt when I just bought it in about 2015, 2016, right? I was like, what the hell is that Panther doing over there? And there's a tiger? Like, what am I supposed to do against that? So yeah, I felt a little bit sad. But eventually, I still had great games with this thing. Wait a second. I put this thing in the video. You see what happened to me? Like, it's just keen vision, bro. Guys, please fix. Like, I beg you guys. I really beg you guys. Like, it's just, like, I was looking at the dude. He disappeared in front of my face. Bruh. Overall, it's an average vehicle. It has good penetration and mobility, but laughable accuracy and no armor. So it goes to B tier, which is average vehicle. Average vehicles go to B tier. But the thing that has good armor and good accuracy is T34-122 and T34-100. I'll be pairing these guys together, even though they're different. You'll see why. T34-122, also known as T44 long, because just look how long it is. I mean, it's like a little bit even weird how long it is, doesn't it? What the hell? The thing is, it has IS-2 cannon and a little bit of armor, which already sounds good, but on top of that, the best thing about this vehicle is it has insane mobility. There's obviously a weak spot right over there, so if someone hits you right there, it's just, you're gonna get one-shotted. Everybody knows about it. It's super intuitive. If you're not making videos or whatever, just cover it in bushes and you'll be fine. People are gonna think that you're just normal T44. But that's not the point. The weak spot is not the point. The point is reload speed is just insane. It takes forever. Basically, it is a fast IS-2 with a little bit longer reload speed. And because of that, it is so good at pointing out your mistakes. It's insane. Because with perfect gameplay, you can absolutely obliterate everyone on the map. But one mistake, a rush shot or whatever, and your positioning is going to be tested. Like, is it good? Are you too close to the enemy? Can you run away? Do you have enough time to run away? So yeah, it's really, really fun. It feels like you're playing with a revolver in Counter-Strike, basically. It's super, super fun. But now the AWP would be T34-100 because it has faster rate of fire and more penetration, which basically reduces the main weakness of T34-122. But there's a price. Well, there's actually multiple prices because your vertical guidance becomes non-existent. Would you believe me that this hill is too steep to counter this entire road? Yes, it is. Absolutely. And that it catches you off guard. You're like, what the hell? My cannon is not going down. What? I'm in an even field and I can't aim downwards, and that's frustrating. And there's another weakness, which is T34-100 is a lot slower than T44-122. So basically, it is absolutely perfect for big maps or city maps that are absolutely even, or very long range maps where you need a little bit of extra reload speed and penetration in long distances, which is basically a sniper. But as soon as you get massive maps where you can flank and it's not even all that kind of stuff, T44-122 allows you to take annoying key positions where you can just sidestab everyone from the side with that 122mm cannon. Esther doesn't have any weaknesses or have like super OP strengths that just eliminate all the negatives. So basically, if you pair them, if you buy both of them, they are S tier. If you buy them separately, if you buy only one of them, they go to A tier. Man, maybe I'm biased, but I love these tanks. They're so, they feel unique a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Now, another premium tank that is also super fun is Zoot 37. It's just small, annoying little head. Is what it is. It's basically 2S38 at 2.3 battle rate. You have enough penetration to basically deal with absolutely everyone, but you gotta keep tapping. You gotta like tap, 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 tap. Don't just spray and pray, right? It just can't handle it because the recoil is just too big. It's a premium vehicle, which is just made purely for fun. It's not going to farm you silver or XP or anything at all. And there's way stronger 2.3 vehicles. Even vehicles with lower BRs are stronger than Zoot 37. So strength-wise, it goes to C tier. But even this thing has enough penetration to go through Object 120. And the Object 120 itself is one of the biggest noob traps in game, because time and time again, I see one guy in the comment section telling that it's absolutely OP.
Don't listen to Gladiator, just buy this vehicle.
They're working for Geigen. Like, you better trust me. You don't trust that guy, because last time I checked their account, they were online a year ago, and that's their only premium tank. What does it say about them? Basically, this one premium tank made them quit.
That's why you gotta listen to Gladiator. All right, boys?
Like, I respect you and you respect me. That's why we're still alive. Because we have each other. All right. What am I yapping about? Like, Gladiator, this is a tier list. But overall, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Overall, it's like average, you see? No armor at all, but insane penetration and ballistics, which allow you to snipe from very far distances. The biggest disappointment of this vehicle, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, damage. Yeah, you can penetrate everyone. You can literally bully mouse. Front plate, no issues. But let me ask you this question. What would you expect from the biggest, longest cannon in the game damage-wise? How much damage would you think it should deal? 18 pounds of love coming at 4,000 miles per hour. And then you send it and it deals this. Bro, I gotta aim for ammo racks with this thing? It doesn't have enough kinetic energy to just obliterate the insides of that little tank? I mean, man, that's disappointing. Basically, very situational tank, perfect for open big maps. Not big maps, just open long maps where you have long distances, because you're not gonna drive for that far. It's just not universal at all. It goes to B tier. Because what is universal is T35-AM1. It also got nerfed and moved up in BR, and it's absolutely fair because this is a beast of a vehicle. And it's honestly, it doesn't really care that much. It's fine. In fact, it's the first pre-top premium vehicle that I have bought myself. And I even forced and manipulated my friends to buying it as well. And we had a blast. At least myself, I had a lot of fun. Because for beginners, T35AM has APFSDSs. The great thing about this tank is that it always follows your own improvement. Basically, if you're a beginner, just use APFSDS and you'll be fine. It's a great shell. But as you increase your own skill, you start checking, okay, if I'm fighting against Germans, I will use BR412D shells because they're just going to one-shot those guys, and my damage is going to be absolutely insane. If I'm not fighting against Germany, then I'll use APFSDS. Later on, as your skill increases even further, and now you're just this sweat lord, right? And you spend thousands of hours in this game, you have no life, no family, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then you unlock the full potential of BR412D shell, and you're just one-shotting everyone because you know the weak spots. You have laser rangefinder, which is absolutely amazing. So hitting those weak spots is super easy, and you just dominate. You dropping nukes left and right. Also, you have like plenty of smokes. It's great mobility. It is such a good tank. It's absolutely insane. It's fantastic. For players that want to learn pre-top tier, it goes to S tier. You could also say that KV122 is beginner friendly because it also can just penetrate and one-shot absolutely everyone it faces. Yeah, like KV122 is at 5.3 BR with IS-2 cannon from 6.3 BR. But what is the cost, you may ask? Well, you have a body of KV1S pretty much, which basically means you're kind of fast for a heavy tank. Like, personally, I love this thing. I love how it looks. I love the overkill cannon that is just absurd for these tiers. Basically, even if you get the bottom of the barrel and you have to fight against a Panther, you just don't really care because, like, well, oh no, there's a Tiger. Oh my god, I can just one-shot it wherever. Body shot, I don't care. But yeah, super long reload. So 1v2, if you're fighting 1 against 2, it's just... If the distance is close, you're screwed. Because when enemies get close, KV122 doesn't have a lot of armor unless you're just playing hull down. But even then, the dude's gonna penetrate you. Like, it's just a matter of time. It doesn't have IS-2 armor. No. So yeah, it goes to A tier. It's absolutely amazing. Fun, good vibes, and a godlike cannon. Now imagine having godlike cannon, but no fun, good vibes at all. In fact, horrible and depressing vibes. I present to you Su-100E. Why do people buy this? Let me tell you why. And I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but at least I know that I'm 100% right. People watch streamers. They have 10,000 hours. They're trying to feel at least something. That's how desperate they are. And that's the only time when they turn to Su-108. And the guys that are watching gonna be like, this tank must be really, really good. I gotta get this thing. And this guy is great. He has like 100, 300 hours spent in this game. He's not ruined yet. The main point is that this thing is massive with absolutely not even a tiny bit of armor. I don't know how it bounced these 2 Churchill shots. I don't know. It was magic. It was because I was recording. I was already thinking like what negatives I'm going to say about this tank, and then it bounces 2 Churchill shots somehow. I don't know how. No ability to run away at all because what was this, like 2 mile/hour reverse speed or something? It's horrible. The only thing that it has is this massive cannon that can break from a loud sneeze. You get hit in the freaking corner and your cannon just goes out instantly. Yes, you do give heart attacks to people, but you always wish you had one yourself. I understand you will still buy this vehicle once you'll have like 5,000 hours spent in this game. But at that point, I will understand you. But a way better option would just be to become Pops and buy Turms and T-80UD. If you're playing Turms, your mental age is 50, you just got back from the factory, you pop out some tea, you hear your wife screaming at your kids. It's okay, you know she'll come for you next. It's just life at its best. This is the most beautiful tank in game. And T-80UD is the tank that you bought because there were just no discounts for Turms at that time, and you just got this thing. Because you know you're gonna buy Turms anyways in the future, so you might as well have T-80UD just for fun, because I mean it's pretty much the same tank, but it's not really, but kind of is. Both vehicles are great for 2 things. It's defending and then counterattacking, which is pretty much also defending. Because both of them have great armor, great cannons, and that's it. Is that it? Oh, Turms also has like these amazing thermals, Gen 3. It's, bro, like you can see a tiny pixel. You're probably gonna be right. Like it's amazing, best thermals in game. It's not going to ruin your eyesight. And that's pretty much it. They're not good for attacking. Guys rush out with these tanks. They attack because they're like, I have armor. I better attack right now. And they rush out, they panic shot, they bounce, and now they're stuck because reverse speed isn't enough to just run away. Turms is basically better for massive open maps because of thermals, and T-80UD is better for basically any other type of the map because it has faster reload speed and better armor. And these 2 things tremendously help everywhere else. Both defensively go to A tier and both attack-wise go to Z tier. Another tank that also has great fantastic armor and is also very well known as IS-6. If you buy this tank, you'll have to accept the simple fact that you will have to repair your cannon about 3 times every single match on average. All right, it's gonna happen because armor on this thing is insane. Even Tutel couldn't penetrate the IS-6. Oh, it's because you went for the cannon. Obviously, I mean, dude, I just told you, like, everybody goes for the cannon. So basically, if you see someone aiming at you, you got to start swinging your boy like it's a helicopter. And you'll be absolutely fine. And you gotta wait for their next shot. You're still gonna be helicoptering it, but the other side to just make it more a little bit more fun and engaging. And then you're just gonna shoot them in one shot. Basically, the IS-6 gameplay in a nutshell. Obviously, once you get to the bottom of the barrel, your armor instantly becomes absolutely irrelevant because every single tank will just go straight through your armor, no problem. You're gonna get one shot at it. It's gonna be painful, but it doesn't happen as often, thankfully. But you're gonna be like a good medium tank with a great cannon. But once you get to the top, IS-6 becomes, dude, it becomes so dominant, it's absolutely insane. And it dominates so hard that I think that it deserves A tier, because you're gonna get some bad freaking heats coming your way and coming straight through you, which is, it's not gonna be fun unless you're into that. So then, I mean, now a heavy tank that doesn't have any armor at all is KV2Z6. I'll be really fast with this one. I mean, it doesn't really have speed at all. Just look at the freaking turret rotation. It takes forever, dude. Fantastic cannon, mega slow. It's just a unique, cool looking vehicle. That's it. It looks really, really cool. It looks like KV2 from World of Tanks, where when you upgrade the cannon, is average, nothing special B tier tank. That's it. That's what it is. You can have fun with it. Now, you probably want something good, something that can farm silver for you and you can dominate people with. And that tank is called M4A2 Sherman, which is extremely universal beast of a tank. I just hit my microphone right now. I don't know if you can hear this. It is basically one of my most favorite tanks. This is the tank that made me good back in the day. Good armor, okayish mobility, fantastic cannon with like vertical stabilizer at low speeds. That means you can drive forwards and you're still stabilized, which is fantastic against German tanks. When you're trying to bait them out, it's just beautiful. Oh, then there's also this Browning on top of the turret, which just allows you to just absolutely destroy all the planes that are coming your way, which is absolutely fantastic. Oh, you can also shred like lightly armored vehicles with it, no problem. It just has everything you need. I just love this tank so much. It's so good. It helps to farm silver like crazy. Yes, you do have to think a little bit with this tank, right? You have to know weak spots because like Panthers, you have to know their weak spots, Tiger weak spots. But when you know all those things, it's just so painful to fight against you for all the enemies. They're bashing their heads. It just goes to S tier. It's a great thing for beginners that want to learn the game, because when you'll start playing it, it's not going to be as dominant, but as you get better, you'll start dominating more and more. Another vehicle that used to be popular amongst beginners is T126, which is mini T34, but it got moved up in BR to 3.0 instead of 2.7. That means it has to face Shermans from time to time, and that is no fun anymore at all. But I mean, against 1.7 BR, it used to be just indestructible, so yeah, it's absolutely a fair nerf. So how is it now? I mean, it's still good. I get it's okay. You get like to fight against low tiers and you just dominate everyone anyways, just like in the good old days. But then there's one Sherman and you just can't penetrate him, and then he just one-shots you. I mean, it is what it is. If you bought it anyway, it's good. It's good. It goes to A tier. It's a good vehicle. It's still strong. But what I would not recommend to buy is T3. It's just a noob trap, which is only useful if you're making a video about imposter tank and simulator battles. But it's even bad than that, because if you try it in real life, your teammates are going to kill you before you even get to the enemy to play as an imposter. Damage is bad. Everything is bad. The tank is just sad. Just don't get it at all. Unless you're like a content creator and you want to make some cool content. That is literally the only purpose that this tank has. Now, another noob trap that is a very controversial noob trap, actually, and I wouldn't even say that it's that much of a trap, is BMD-4M. The vehicle itself is actually a really fun light tank. It's super fun. It has great potential, insane speed, and super fun cannon. But if you buy it, just make sure to switch to these high explosive shells, because at first I was using these ones. I mean, yeah, I was stupid, and it just switched to that ammo, and you'll be fine. Basically, for experienced players, it's going to be super fun, really fast, aggressive light tank vehicle where you can just flank everyone and just like and absolutely destroy all the guys. It's so fun. It's just absolutely crazy. But for beginners, it's definitely not going. It's going to be the exact opposite, where you just rush in and you get one-shotted and you go to another match and you just got one-shotted before even loading into another match. Like, how does it happen? BMD-4M. But why does this happen to beginners? Because, well, this tank requires you know the timings and maps very well. And we have only a modest of 54 maps, and you get to play from one side and sometimes on the other side. That means that you have to learn 2 different variations. So that's like, what, a humble 108 different variations you got to learn. Oh, by the way, every single map that we have has 5 to 6 different variations of it as well, where it's actually very different sometimes. And I mean, at this point, just, I mean, good luck learning all of that. Oh, and BMD, by the way, it can track helicopters and planes, all that kind of stuff, so you can just be an anti-air if you really want to. It's good against helicopters. And if you want, you can just like don't play the tank at all. If you can just pop out a drone and start marking all the enemies. I was just like, what if I just don't do anything and just mark all the enemies for my team so that they would just have wall hacks basically. And I got like 21 assists. I got more silver into getting like 9 frags, which is super awesome. It was so chill. I was like drinking tea, all that kind of stuff. Basically, for cast mains and experienced players, it easily goes to A tier. It could be maybe even S tier. For beginners, it goes to C tier because it's not made for beginners. A lot better alternative for beginners would be TO55. Basically, it's T55 with standard ammo. and no type of rangefinder. So yeah, that's a little bit rougher, but you're 8.0. So yeah, basically this tank does require a little bit of skill, mainly just accuracy and feel of distance and maybe a few weak spots here and there, and you'll be absolutely fine. And at that point, this vehicle becomes really, really dominant. Oh, it also has a flamethrower, which is absolutely completely useless. It's an additional weak spot, basically. So as you spawn, just make sure you use the entire ammunition of that flamethrower, because it's an extra weak spot. If you get hit there, you instantly get one-shotted. So yeah, just burn it, use it all right from beginning. It just is going to increase your survivability. A completely useless mechanic, but an A-tier vehicle. It definitely deserves A-tier. It's great. Talking about completely useless mechanic, there's a whole tank that you could call a useless mechanic, and it's BM824. Oh my god, do I hate this tank. It's so bad. The only thing that it can do is destroy open roof vehicles, and that is pretty much it. Otherwise, it's just terrible. You gotta hit like triplexes to overpressure your enemy. And I mean, these rockets are going from one side to another, so good luck having a feel where to land that triplex shot. I mean, it does happen sometimes, but it just makes you just, oh my god. It just makes you really happy in life. It really does. I mean, I just really hate this thing. It is so bad. Never buy this useless trash thing. It goes straight to F tier. That's what it deserves. It doesn't even deserve the F tier, but it's there. It's there. Mega deserved. Talking about mega unpopular opinion about this boy right over. But a true one. When I bought two S38 like 1-2 years ago, I absolutely hated it. This thing felt so bad, so weak. You just get one-shotted all the time. Unless you're fighting against it, then it just lives like crazy. But as soon as you play this vehicle, you get one-shotted all the time. The penetration isn't enough. Damage life, everything is just bad. It's slow. It's just weak. All that kind of stuff. That's what I thought when I just got it. But now I love this thing. You see, I'm making another video about learning to cast, and this thing helps me get the score for planes very easily every single match. It's like if you catch enemies off guard or you make a good flank, you just absolutely obliterate all your enemies. It's insane. But doing those flanks is pretty difficult because the thing is very, very loud and it's pretty slow. But basically, it is pretty much anti-everything. You see a plane, you shot it down. You see a tank, you absolutely eat them up. But I still wouldn't recommend for beginners getting it. Unless they just want an anti-air for Turms and T-80UD, then fair enough. I mean, you wanted like a bigger setup, and that setup does look pretty cool. Sometimes I take it to 12.0 and it just wrecks everyone in 12.0. I don't care that it's Leo 2A6, 2A7, STRV, doesn't matter. You can eat everyone up with this thing, no problem. So for cast mains, it definitely goes to S tier, one of the best options that you can have. But as a normal tank for beginners, it's going to B tier because you can destroy helicopters, all that kind of stuff. You can still be useful with this thing. And the last, but definitely not least, T-80UE1. This is the highest level premium tank that you can get for USSR, and it is absolutely awesome. I mean, it is T80. It has everything. It has enough reverse speed to roll behind the cover. It has great armor, great cannon. It has thermals, absolutely amazing mobility. It's just, it is so good. Also, we have like a lot of smokes. You have ESS, the engine smoke, where you can just bait out enemies. It's absolutely fantastic. It has everything to make plays. There's basically not a single thing that I can negatively say about this thing. Oh no, there is one. There actually is one. The only weakness that this vehicle has is cannon lifting speed. I mean, it is so slow. It is pretty bad, and it will get you destroyed sooner or later because it's super important in high tiers. Also, if you're like wailing out and you're buying all the premium vehicles, you could get yourself T80 UK. But I mean, unlocking all the modules, especially for gold, dude, it is so expensive. It's so painful. Even I didn't do it. I was like, nah, man, I ain't buying this. I mean, if you're experienced or you just want to skip the low tiers completely, just keep in mind medium tiers and pre-top tiers are one of the most amazing, fun, chill tiers. But the game allows you, by paying a really massive fee, to just skip those fun tiers entirely and jump straight into the massive suffering that is called top tier. For complete beginners, watch like streamers or few content creators to just see where you have to go and where you have to look look at pretty much for enemies. You will feel that you are just this horrible bad player, but actually you're not. A little bit of knowledge, a little bit of experience, and that you'll be fine. Honestly, most of the players in top tier are really bad, so you'll be fine. Very good top tier premium tank. It goes straight to S tier, no questions asked. At the end of the day, don't get sad if your favorite vehicle gets under tiered or something like that, because maybe that thing just fits your playstyle. Maybe your Pops and Turms is like this godly tank that is just absolute domination. So yeah, it's absolutely fine. Tell me how you would place the vehicles, all the tanks, all that kind of stuff.
And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, boys. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, guys. You're freaking amazing.
Well done.